Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be learning how to build a very small Death Star. A very small one because the Death Star is actually huge. The Death Star is actually 120,000 blocks long and 120,000 blocks high and wide. Guess what? We cannot do that in Minecraft. We can only do 256 by 256. That is if you are using every bit of space that you've got, especially going up and down. Obviously we can go quite far side to side. It's the up and down bit that we're stuck with. So I'm going to be doing a very small one. This has got a diameter of 21 blocks. I'm going to be showing you how to do it in a way that if you want to make a bigger one, you can make a bigger one. So I'm going to give you the actual functions, or the, not really the functions, the know-how of how to actually do it, I guess. So here we go. Here's mine. It's a big sphere. It's very easy. Don't worry, guys. And I'm going to be doing this tutorial in a very different way. So what is actually, different about the Death Star? It is a gigantic sphere. There's only two real bits that get cut out. You get a middle part that gets actually cut out, and you also get a bit where the laser is. Now, obviously, I've covered mine a little bit with the glass, so if I just take this off, there you go. You get a little cut in. That's all you already get. Of course, the smaller scale you get, the easier it is to do it in a way. There we go. That's what we get for the laser bit. And those are the only two, and then the rest of it is just kind of like striping to make it look like the actual Death Star. Which is what I've done here, and you've also get two different parts on different hemispheres. So, I'm not going to be doing this in a layer by layer. Instead, what I'm going to be doing is I'll be getting you guys to build the sphere by yourself, using the very easy to do website, or I'll be showing you also how to do it in MC Edit. I'll be showing you how to do it in both. So, first things first, let's just exit Minecraft, and we're going to go on to a website called Plotz. I'm actually going to load up this as well on the other screen quickly. So, yeah, Plotz. What is Plotz? Plotz is actually a website where you can make spheres and things. It's pretty good. If you have a look here, there's a load of different stuff you can do on here. You can do like Wizard's Tower and Giant Snowman. What we'll be looking at is the sphere. So we're going to be doing 21 by 21. Just move the slider at the bottom. You notice that it shows you a sphere. This is how many blocks it actually takes. 1,082 blocks even. And you can actually do something quite good with this. You can actually move this all the way down, and you'll see that it shows you how to do it layer by layer. So that's one way that you can do it if you're on the console versions. You can even choose the 2D view, where you can quite easily see it, and then you can just press the plus, and you can work your way up, and work your way back in. And you'll see that there's a light grey where the last layer is, especially if you look on 3D, you can actually see where it is there. So you can actually see how it all works together. So what you guys will be doing is you're going to be making that out of grey wool, okay? Just dark grey. Now, I'll be showing you guys, for the people that are on PC, using a program called MC Edit. So there we go. If we just load up MC Edit, it'll take a little bit of time. There we go. I'm just going to go into my tutorial world. So make sure that you're out of your world, that you have closed it. So you can see here. See a gigantic ball there. Now, MC Edit, of course, is a free program that you can download. It's pretty good. I've used it for years now. Me and Jag both use it. If you actually go into the brush, you actually do it on fill, and you also do it on round. Okay, because there's different shapes that you can do it on. As you can see square, see diamonds. We're going to be doing it on round. Now, we are going to be pressing hollow, okay, and we want chance on 100. What chance will do, I'll show you what chance will do. If you press that down there, you see there's a load of holes in it, so we obviously don't want it with any holes in it. Chance is 100. We want to make sure there's 100% of the blocks. Now, you'll notice that we get this. We just want to switch that to 21, 21, 21, at least for this tutorial. If you want bigger, scroll up. You can use the scroll wheel. The other thing you can actually do is you can read down the bottom here, R to increase size. That will up all of them at the same time. So if you want to build one that's 41 blocks by 41 blocks, you could actually do it really quickly. And you can see I'm just moving around the screen here. So you could do it really quickly. You can also use F to decrease. I'm actually just going to decrease it to 21 again. Okay. And what we'll do is we're just going to select the material here, and we can just type in wool. And I'm going to do it out of grey wool. Okay. Now, if I hold down R, it'll then start floating the camera as well. I'm just going to float mine right roughly there and just click like that. I've now got a ball which is 21 by 21. A lot easier than going through it, but you can also use plots. It will be pretty much, I think it's exactly the same. I think it uses the same algorithm. Line spacing, don't worry about that. I just never use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go save, exit that, and then we are onto this. Okay. So there we go. So then we get onto this bit. Okay. I'm now going to go into full screen because I don't need anything else. There we go. And I'm going to be using World Edit for this. But I'll show you how to do it anyway. So, if you've got World Edit installed, you can actually do /repl space, and I'll just do 1, for example, just like that. And you can actually just select this. If I right-click, it will then select that, and then when you if you left click, sorry, left click to select a block, right click to actually make it happen as such. So okay, if you clean it up there. So we're going to grab some light grey wool, okay, and we'll have a look at our sphere. So if you guys are doing it on Plotz, pause the video, just build this all in light grey, in dark grey wool even. You can float it off the ground or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, now also I'll show it the other way if you guys are on console. Let's do it both ways, shall we? I'll try and get into the sun. There we go. If we get into the sunlight. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to find the middle. You can see that because it's got 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. This should be the same on your plots as well. And we're just going to go up above one. And what you'll be doing is you're just going to be switching out these ones like this. But I'm going to be doing it with this because I can just right click and paint. So you can see. So we're just going to do a ring. So we're not going to do it right in the middle because that's where we're going to cut out a bit. And we're just going to go all the way around for the time being. And you can see why I'm doing it this technique and see how easy this technique is with the tools that you got once you've got that. Oh, there we go. Obviously, guys, if you're doing it hand by hand, do pause. Every single time I've done an entire layer like this, do pause, please do. Okay, next layer. Just going to leave another one, and we're just going to do another ring. It's nice and easy, isn't it? So this is why I always say, or have been saying in the comments, that Death Star is super easy. Just, you know, play around with it and see what you can come up with. If you guys do want me to do a bigger version where I just paint it, feel free to say so. Anyway, now what we've done. Okay, this middle bit we're going to cut out, and we're just going to put behind just one block. So I'm just going to do it layer by layer on this one, and you can see I'm actually just using this. So there you go, there's 2 there. Push those back 2, so you can use the other block that you got there. This one, push it back, and this one, push it back, and we're going to go all the way around to there as well, and this one's a bit difficult. There we go, we can get that start. We're just using the grey one here. Like that, and push it back, put it in, push it back, put it in, push it back, put it in, and really, really easy. There we go, like that. And same here. See, super easy to do. It's all the same on the other sides as well, obviously. You know, that's the thing. It's a gigantic ball, so you could technically in MC Edit, especially MC Edit people or World Edit people, just build quarter of this, and you have no problem at all. I really do mean that. You will just fly through if you just built a quarter. Right, let's get that one as well. And oh, that's already there. There we go. So we get the ring. Doesn't look very detailed at the minute, does it? But that's the first kind of like step. The next thing is we've got a solid ring at the top. There we go. So at the top, we just go one layer down. We just go down to this one. We're going to paint around this. Just the outside ring, not the inside part of it. Okay, so that's one thing to mention. None of the rest of it. Literally just that bit. We will get onto that bit in a bit when we start doing the other stuff. Now underneath, I can't even remember. I think it's the 2 layers. Yeah, it's 2 layers of that. So I'm just going to switch off shaders. I'm also going to put a night vision potion. Let's glug that. Okay. So here, what we're going to do is leave that layer, go to the next 2, and these 2 are going to be painted. So I'm just going to do this one, and obviously again, if you guys are switching it out, you can see why this would be a little bit more of a pain if you're doing this, but it's not too bad. So yeah, see why we use tools and we use mods, just make it easier. And then the next one as well, like this, and go the way down, around. Okay, you'll notice there's a couple of these gaps. We're actually going to fill them in this time. So there you go, fill those in. Like that. And I think we've got another 3. And I'm going to have a quick look at what I've actually done here, because I can't remember. I have to dig under. So I think detail-wise, what did I do here? So we'll get that sorted. There we go, we did this kind of cross pattern thing. So this is pretty easy. So if we go underneath the orb, luckily I pasted this in the right place, find the middle, which shouldn't be too bad. If you go 1, 2, 3 from any of these, the middle parts, you should find it. Okay, and then what we're going to do is going to go diagonal. So just go diagonals of these, and diagonal to there, and diagonal of these to there, and diagonal there as well. It's not too bad. And diagonal to there. Okay, let's get those diagonals. It's very difficult to show you guys because I've put it where I've put it. The next one we're going to do is going to do a straight line. So from there, there, and then there. We're not going to do one right here. We could do it like this, but then it boxes it up. Again, it's very difficult to show you guys, but I will show you on the top, because we'll do that in a second, because it's very easy to do. So there you go. You kind of get that. That's almost impossible to show you guys. Let me show you down here. Okay. So this is the one, or this is the one here. There. Let's show you on this one. So you can do it as a box like this. Okay. Where it's all going in together. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. But I've done it that way. So it looks like it's crossing there. It's crossing in there, and it's kind of like just got a little bit of colour. I'm actually going with the box one now. I think I kind of like that one. Let's just grab that anyway. So let's go with that technique. So if we go straight down here, just go across here. That's a lot easier to do as well. So I go run from here, straight in, and across, and up. There we go. So that's what you get for your first bit. Same thing up here as well. So you'll see, same kind of section. So we'll just go across here. We'll just paint all the way across with a straight line. Same with the other side, all the way across with a straight line. Across. Now your diagonals as well. See, this is much easier to show you guys. Get your diagonals going across there, and there as well. There we go. So that one maybe does look better with this on here. I don't know. I'm going to go with that for now. Why not? Alright. So what we're going to do next, we're going to do this little laser bit. I do need to have a look at this, so I will be jumping over to this side, guys, quite a bit. I did build this morning, so yeah, we'll see. That gets cut in, all this gets cut in, so it's 1, 2, 3 there. Okay. Got to try and remember this now. So right here, so choose one of the sides. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. Then we're going to go underneath it with just some light grey wool. And we're going to go down here. It's actually going to have some... Actually, this part here is going to have stone slabs on it. Like that. And then we're going to have light grey wool behind this. 3, 1, 2, 3. And then light grey wool on the top. I'm actually going to switch the middle one out for grey. It shouldn't actually be there, should it? It should actually be there. That's the grey is. I think I've just done it wrong. Okay, so that's what we get for the laser bit. I know it doesn't look great on this scale because it's so small. The smallest that we can actually do is this 3x3 thing. So yeah, not the best, but still. That goes 1, 2, 3, so we'll do another ring. So here, 1, 2, 3. Then go to the fourth one, so you've got a 3-block gap of grey. This goes all the way around. When you hit the laser part, obviously don't do anything. Just go around. Again, if you're switching this out and you get going too quickly, just pause it, but you can see it's just following the line. These ones are anyway. Like that, and we'll have a look at the one that's underneath as well. We go 1, 2, 3, and there's another one going around. That's fine. I'm sure that's right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got a 3-block gap. Go around with your ring. It's nice and easy, isn't it? Okay. Like that. Okay. I think we'll do the bottom part first. You can see what we've done, right? So we've got mostly grey. And you can kind of see how it's starting to shape together, how we've turned a ball into a type of Pokeball with an eye. Or Death Star type thing, I don't know, whatever you want. Okay, let's do these ones. So we've got 3-block gap in the middle. I'm just going to do a line. So here we go. So 3-block gap. I'm just going to go line down to there, down to there. This doesn't go all the way down. Now there's different lines, depending on these rings that we've done. There's different lines for each of them, and that's on the actual model that I've seen of the Death Star. So we just go around on each of these corners, like that, for now, okay? Just go down to there, and down to there, down to there, down to there, that's that one there. So that's our first line. Then do the next one, which I think is just, yes, 2-block gap between those, so that's fine. So 2-block gap between this one, go straight up. They have a look at that one again. Go 1, 2, there we go. And I'll give a 3-block gap in the middle. You can see how that line's working out. 1, 2. So if you are applying this to a bigger one, guys, you will kind of have to just have a look at the pictures and do kind of random-ish lines, but split it up how I've done it with the rings. That's the way that I've done it anyway. And that's the way I found that worked really good this morning to figure it out. There we go. So that's our first set of lines around it. You can kind of see how that's split up the grey. It's also made it look really complicated, and it isn't. Okay, and then the next one, we've got these lines here, as well as a like diagonally one, so that's fine. These ones are really small. I'm not too sure about these ones. And it starts on the end. Okay, so if you go to this part here, where we've got this long bit here, just go down there, leave one gap, leave one gap, leave one gap, leave one gap, Ignore the middle one for the time being, we'll just do that in a second. And then do these. Let's fall on those lines. There we go, like that. And again. Like that. Okay. Then the middle one, you can see here we got 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Take some night potion. We're going to go from here to these two. I think we go into that one. I can't quite remember. No, we don't. We don't go to that one. So let's go from that one to those two. Or we can go to there and do that. But it depends on what you want to do. I think I went with that one because it looks the best out of all of them. So we go there to those two. That middle one to those two. Middle one to those two. And that's it. Okay. So, as you can see, that's just finished off the bottom hemisphere. Let's do the top. So, what have we got here? I think what I've got is, yeah, the middle one. So, either side of the middle. So, I'll do that. Either side of the middle here. So, find the middle. Go up to here. Do that. Do that. Do that going all the way around as well. There and there. Oh, and that also goes all the way to the top. Sorry, guys. Completely forgot to say. It doesn't here because of the lasery bit where it gets cut in. But it does in the other bit. So, you go there, to there, down to there. There. Okay. And then up to here. To there. Like that. And let's have a look at the next bit that we can do. Okay, 2 block gap. Then we'll do another one. And it looks like we just do the middle one as well. Move it out. So that's quite easy. So there we go. 2 block gap. 1, 2. Go all the way up. And if we go to this side, 1, 2. Go all the way up. 1, 2. Go all the way up. And over on this side, 1, 2. Go all the way up. So you can see. So it's all about doing these like simple patterns, and you just the way that I split it up is quite easy because I remember it in. I do it step by step when I'm actually building this, and try it out, and then if I have to erase it, it's a little bit more annoying. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, then find the next middle part of it. So you go. This is right in the middle. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna go up those 2 and then out onto those bits there. Okay. So up those 2, up those 2. Up those 2, out to those 2. And up those 2, up to those 2. Like that. Okay, next lot. We've got 3 little bits going across here. I think we will just finish off around here as well, because this is a lot of light grey around this section. And the easiest way to do it, okay, where we've got this gap here, we're just going to go from this bit here, 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, like that. Pretty sure that's how we do it. That looks right. Kind of. Does it look right? And then that way goes down to there somehow. Kind of. I don't know, something seems a bit different on mine, but that's fine. It's not that important. This bit seems to squiggle down, so I got 3 there, but that could be... That's the line there. It's cause 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I don't really know why. But it's fine, don't worry about it. Right, let's have a look at this side anyway. So we got from here. Yeah, we got a side line. This is where it starts to angle a little bit on this one. So what we'll do is we'll start on this bit. It's going to go straight up. Then we leave a block gap, go 1, 2, and then go out. So 1, 2, and then out, like that. Okay. Now here. Straight line down there. This one goes down there. 1, 2, and then out. There we go. That's what's happening. 1, 2, and then out. I knew it would figure itself out. As soon as you start doing the other layers, it starts to figure itself out. There we go. So right in the middle goes straight down. I go 1, 2, outwards. 1, 2, outwards. Simple. Straight line in the middle. 1, 2, outwards. 1, 2, outwards. That's that. And then here, we've got something really complicated here where it's going out like that. So that's fine. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then down. 1, 2, and then down like that. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll just do it a bit slower on this one. So right here, if you've got that gap, you go 1, diagonal again, then go to the outer part of it. Then here, diagonal, diagonal, outer part of it. Out, down, da, 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 and da, 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 da. Okay. That's it for the ball. So all I've done is I've split it up into the different sections or the different like panels. This one does look very heavily light grey because of the size. but it's the only way you can actually get the things on. As you do bigger, you'll get more and more dark grey as the main feature. But yeah, what we'll do now, anyway, is I'm just going to put in this. So, why did it go out of that one? Even though I think that's wrong. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's nice and easy. So we're actually going to do it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just using green stained glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up diagonally. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then right in the bottom part here, we just do 2. 2 on diagonal, and then 2, and then 2. And that's it. We just made ourselves a Death Star. Easy, guys. Other stuff that you can do, obviously. Grab your buttons, and you can just go button wild, because there's just so many random things on the Death Star that this would make it look a little bit more detailed out. And you can just run around like this. You don't even have to do them in any sort of order. That would actually cause quite a lot of detail. So it's quite fun. So, you know, just run around with buttons and just, you know, start clicking, start placing buttons, and let's have a look at what this actually looks like. If you guys think it looks horrible, then you'll start deleting buttons quite rapidly, I think. But yeah, I mean, easy. There you go. Random bits. So it looks like little panels and little windows and stuff. It's super easy. It's just a gigantic ball, guys. But yeah, if I just turn this off, you just feel free to use... Oops, not that. Feel free to use Plotz, obviously. Plotz will help you a lot if you're building it by hand. And then you can obviously whack it up to 256, and you can see that's huge. Now that is 170,000 blocks. That's why I've not done a tutorial on it. That's why I've done it in this format, because then you guys can see how to do it. If you guys do want me to do it at a bigger scale, you know, say how many blocks wide, please don't say 256. If you do, then I'll just obviously paste it in the same way I've done with MC Edit, and also tell me if this tutorial helped or something. I don't know. See what it's like. I mean, it's very easy, and obviously, guys, I'm sure you guys are going to do some interiors or do a bigger one. You know, twice the size. We'll get a lot more interior space, and then you can actually do some interiors. But already, there's 21 by 21. We've done very, very quickly. It's got a pretty good inside part, and you can obviously do stuff like using your light blue. There we go, light blue stained glass. Shove that around here. You've got your little... That's where you can have your hangar. You know, where Darth Vader and the Emperor came through. Millennium Falcon came through in Episode 4. Was through like one thing like this. It was on the trench. Or part of the trench, I'm sure it was. Probably, I don't really know. But yeah, there you go. Super easy. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tutorial anyway, guys. Feel free to do some bigger ones. If you guys do some bigger ones, post them to my Twitter. That'd be wicked. I'd love to see them. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.